Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you feel um, just completely trapped, overwhelmed maybe?
Uh-huh.
Like you're surrounded by challenges that seem, well, impossible to overcome.
Yeah, definitely. Like being stuck in a cave almost.
Exactly. That metaphorical cave feeling with no clear way out. Maybe it's, a work deadline or a tough relationship or maybe a health scare.
Right, that cornered
I
feeling.
think we've all been there. Just wishing you could ride out the storm.
Absolutely.
Well, today on the deep dive, we're going to explore this really powerful ancient text. It speaks directly to those feelings of distress.
And importantly, how to navigate them.
Yes, it's not just old history. It offers like a timeless way to find hope, stability, maybe even joy, even when you're in that dark cave.
That's exactly our mission today. We're diving deep into a specific psalm, a really potent prayer from the Bible.
Okay.
We'll unpack its original context, pull out its timeless wisdom, which is surprisingly relevant,
Hmm.
and then look at how you can apply its insights directly to your life today, especially how it can deepen your trust and strengthen your relationship with God.
An anchor, maybe.
Exactly, an anchor in what often feels like a chaotic world. Finding that inner strength, that external reliance, even when things look really bleak.
Okay, so let's unpack this. We're talking about Psalm 57,
Hmm.
and it's incredibly intense, very personal. To set the scene, you have King David, this like legendary figure.
Right.
But at this moment, he's not royalty, he's a hunted man. He's literally running for his life from King Saul.
Saul, who's just consumed by jealousy and fear.
Totally. Relentlessly chasing David down. And David finds refuge, well, in a cave. Tradition says the cave of Adullam.
Right, hiding out.
And it's from this cramped, desperate place that he pours out his heart in this psalm. The danger is real, it's immediate,
And that gives the prayer this incredible, raw vulnerability, urgency,
but also somehow resolve. It's even called the Mictam Psalm sometimes.
which some translate as golden, suggesting its value.
Yeah, it's precious truth.
And what's really striking is David's immediate reaction. It's a plea, sure, but it's also this instant declaration of trust.
Even with his life on the line.
Exactly. He starts, "Be merciful unto me, O God, be merciful unto me, for my soul trusteth in thee." Notice the repetition.
Be merciful unto me. Twice.
Yeah, it's this desperate cry, but right away it's paired with faith. My soul trusteth in thee. And then he says, "Yea, in the shadow of thy wings will I make my refuge until these calamities be overpast."
That imagery.
Yeah.
Like a mother bird protecting her young.
Mm-hmm. A place of total safety, even with the storm raging. Then he says, "I will cry unto God most high, unto God that performeth all things for me."
Performeth all things. That sounds like real conviction.
It is. It's this deep belief that God is in control, capable of working his will no matter how bad things look. And then his expectation, he shall send from heaven and save me.
Wow. That's remarkable confidence for someone hiding in a cave.
Isn't it?
And he doesn't downplay the danger. He paints this terrifying picture of a situation. You almost feel it.
You do.
He says, "My soul is among lions, and I lie even among them that are set on fire, even the sons of men whose teeth are spears and arrows, and their tongue a sharp sword."
Whew. Lions, fire, weapons.
Yeah. Can you imagine feeling surrounded by predators? People whose words are like actual weapons?
Hostile, destructive words. Piercing.
And they're constantly after him. And then, the traps. "They have prepared a net for my steps. My soul is bowed down. They've digged a pit before me."
That sense of being ensnared, vulnerable to a plot.
Yeah, like one wrong move and it's over. It's not just physical danger, it's psychological too.
Absolutely. But here's where it gets really interesting. This is where that golden quality, really shines through.
Right.
Despite all that fear, the lions, the fire, the pits, David makes this incredible shift, a pivot.
From peril to what?
To determination and praise. He declares, "My heart is fixed, O God, my heart is fixed. I will sing and give praise."
Fixed. What does that mean here?
It's powerful. It means resolved, stable, unwavering, like a stake driven firmly into the ground. His heart isn't shaky, it's decided.
So not just hoping for the future, but choosing praise now.
Exactly, right there in the cave. He even says, "Awake up, my glory. Awake, psaltery and harp. I myself will awake early." He's stirring himself up.
His soul, his spirit, even his musical instruments.
Yeah. Actively choosing to worship, not waiting until he's safe. And not quietly either. He plans to go public. "I will praise thee, O Lord, among the people. I will sing unto thee among the nations."
While still hiding, he's already planning to tell everyone.
That's the commitment. He's confident he'll be delivered and wants everyone to know why.
And what's so profound is he keeps this focus on God's greatness, God's character, even while he's still in danger, still in the cave.
Right. He wraps up this section proclaiming, "For thy mercy is great unto the heavens, and thy truth unto the clouds."
Not small.
Yeah.
Boundless. Cosmic almost.
Vast, unwavering mercy and faithfulness. And then he repeats that key phrase, that exaltation. "Be thou exalted, O God, above the heavens. Let thy glory be above all the earth."
So it comes full circle, from a desperate plea for mercy
to this confident declaration of God's universal majesty, all from a cave. It's about who God is, regardless of his situation.
Okay, so let's connect this. What does David's cave experience mean for us, today?
Well, it's way more than just history. It offers these timeless principles for anyone facing their own caves, whatever they look like.
Right.
So, ancient wisdom point 1. Seeking refuge in a higher power during crisis. David actively turned to God as his shelter.
He didn't just hope passively.
No. So the modern application for you is find your safe space, that place of security.
Is that like literally a quiet room? Or?
Could be. Or it could be that spiritual anchor, that deep trust in God's presence. It's not about running away from problems, but finding stability within them.
Okay, like finding shelter in the storm, not just from it.
Precisely. It lets you breathe, get perspective, remember you're not alone.
That makes sense. And another insight seems to be trusting in steadfast love over fear. You mentioned God's unfailing love.
Yes, that's ancient wisdom point 2. David highlights God's love and faithfulness as the source of hope, even when everything else is shaking.
So for us today, focus on what doesn't change.
Exactly. When life feels chaotic, maybe a job loss, a health issue, family stress, lean on those unchanging things, your core values, deep relationships, your faith principles.
Things that provide stability.
Right. Think about a time you felt under pressure. Did fear take over, or did you cling to what you knew was solid and true? David shows us how to deliberately anchor ourselves.
Okay, so find refuge, focus on the constant. What's next? David seemed pretty patient in that cave.
He did, and that's ancient wisdom point 3. Patience and perseverance while waiting. He calmly waited for God to act rather than rushing or despairing.
His heart was fixed, but he waited.
Yes. So the modern application is practicing patience and trusting the timing. Instead of forcing things, which often backfires,
Right.
Cultivate that calm endurance. Solutions often unfold in their own time. It's doing what you can, then releasing the outcome. Trusting a bigger plan. But waiting isn't just sitting there doing nothing, is it? David was pretty active in his heart.
Definitely not passive. Which brings us to ancient wisdom point 4. Choosing praise and joy, even in adversity.
That's the really counterintuitive one. Praising while still in danger.
Yes. Despite the lions outside, he resolved to celebrate God's goodness. Stirring his soul, his instruments, it's profoundly effective.
So for us, that means celebrating small wins. Gratitude.
Absolutely. Modern application 4. Celebrate small victories, maintain gratitude. Even when challenges hang around, consciously look for progress, for blessings.
Like that gratitude journal idea.
Exactly. It doesn't erase the hardship, but it fundamentally shifts your perspective, your experience of it. Just like David's praise in the cave.
Okay, one more.
One more crucial one, ancient wisdom point 5. Declaring faith publicly. David planned to tell people about God's deeds.
Among the people, among the nations.
Right. It shows his confidence, his expectation of help. His deliverance would be a witness.
So the modern application is share our stories. Share your journey to inspire others. Talking openly about your hope, your resilience, how you navigated your caves that encourages your community.
People going through similar things.
Yes. And it strengthens them, but it also reinforces your own faith as you talk about it.
Okay, so bringing it all together then. How does this deep dive into Psalm 57 really strengthen our trust, our relationship with God? It's more than just history, right?
Oh, much more. It's a living guide. First, Psalm 57 shows us that even when you feel hunted or trapped, God isn't distant. He's an active, reliable refuge.
Right there, in the shadow of his wing.
Exactly. Tangible, immediate protection. Second, it reassures us his mercy and truth are immense, unwavering, reaching the heavens, a constant anchor when everything else feels unstable. Third, it demonstrates that a heart fixed on God, choosing praise even in despair, can totally transform your perspective and experience, moving you from fear to confidence.
That active choice.
Yes. Fourth, it encourages patient waiting, trusting God's perfect timing and his ability to perform all things for us, even when the way forward is unclear.
Trusting his capability.
And finally, it reminds us that even in our darkest caves, we find protection and hope by anchoring in that steadfast love and faith. And our story, our resilience, can be a powerful light for others.
It really is an amazing guide, finding hope, strength, right when you feel most vulnerable. In your own cave, it gives permission to feel the fear, but also shows the way out into trust.
So as you reflect on David's journey, on these applications, think about this. How will you apply this information in your life? What cave might you be in right now? And what's just one step you can take today to fix your heart on a steadfast truth?
That's a great question to carry with you. We hope this deep dive into Psalm 57 has given you some powerful tools, some real insight for your own journey.
Yeah.
Until next time, keep digging deep.